Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Come on in the room, sit your butt down. Your ancestors have a message for you, okay? We're gonna do this one a little different. So normally in my personal readings, I always like to set the tone. We do a little bit of breathing and meditation. We're gonna make it very, very quick, but I'm going to ask you to put your hands in your lap or put your hands at your heart center. And I just want you to focus and be open to receiving whatever it is they have to say to you today. All right? So we're gonna start with a quick inhale. Inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Now this next time we're going to do what's called the physiological sigh. You're going to inhale through the nose. You're going to take an extra inhale, extra sip of inhale at the top. So breathe as deep as you can, take an extra bit at the top, and then I want you to exhale with a loud sigh and allow all of your shoulders, your face, your jaw, allow everything to relax and to soften in your seat. So let's do that now. Inhale. One more time. Oh Lord, holy and divine benevolent source. I haven't said Lord in a very long time. I've got somebody's very religious ancestors on the line today. So I'm pulling from my Soul's Compass Oracle deck. And the first card out is the Eye of the Storm. And the Eye of the Storm is telling me that you guys have felt like you've been very protected in what seems like a chaotic situation, or what seems like just a lot of conflict and distress. Something has not been easy for a while, but the Holy Spirit has been protecting you. Your ancestors have been protecting you in what seems like a transition, because the next card out is the Purge. And this might be a theme today, but we're all being asked to release and let go and shed skin, shed old skin, because there's something that you've been holding on to that I'm hearing, when you know better, you do better. Did I just say that in somebody's reading yesterday or the day before? I want to know if it was a fire sign. If it's fire signs, please comment. But I'm hearing that same energy. When you know better, you do better. Your ancestors, let me slow down. Your ancestors stopped you from something. Could have been much worse. This could have been a cycle of you being around the wrong people, you choosing the wrong relationships, or what you may have considered the wrong, because everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Even the lessons, regardless of how shitty they may feel at the time, everything is happening for a reason, right? And I feel like your ancestors still not only protected you from something being worse than it could have been. I don't even think you know. I don't even think you know how bad it could have been. So whatever it is you experienced, your ancestors are calling you to come out of that and release all of the baggage from that old cycle, from whatever it is that happened. And some of you guys are already doing that. You're letting go of it. You're releasing it. But the knowing better to do better, or now that you know better, you do better. This is where this comes in. So the armor. The armor is a card that basically is like your spiritual tool belt. What did I just say about lessons, right? Never mistakes, never shoulda, woulda, coulda. Everything that is happening happens for a reason. And so you experienced some things that may not have felt so good, but it taught you to move different. It taught you to act accordingly. It taught you to have a stronger intuition, better discernment, to pay attention, to trust your gut. That's what the armor is about. So nobody's telling you to be cold. Nobody's telling you to be callous. You see how you still can protect yourself and be loving? You can still protect yourself and give grace with these doves. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you learn. But you said, look, I still got this sword of truth, and I will cut your ass down if necessary. 444 on the timer. I'm telling you, you are a person who has grown significantly from trials and tribulations. You didn't allow, just because people go through shit don't mean they learn from it. Can we just put that out there right now? Because I know you guys have saw a lot of foolish people in your life who you're like, why are you doing the same dumb shit you did a decade ago? So you're not one of those people. You've allowed yourself to change and move differently. And one of the things that you're doing in that and changing, so this La Luna card is about a heavy intuition. This is about being connected to the moon phases and being connected to something higher than yourself, but being able to see beyond people. And you're going to use spiritual gifts that you probably didn't even realize you had. You didn't even know shit. Some of y'all didn't even know what an intuition was when these things started happening to you, and spirit put you in position to have you have certain experiences in this lifetime that allowed you to recognize what your tools were, right? And so now you can use your tools accordingly. Same thing with this moon. This moon gives me very mysterious. You're not going to be telling people or showing people who you are up front. You're going to keep your cards close to the chest. And so when people come to you, they won't be able to read you because you gave them the fucking book. Do you get what I'm saying? Some of y'all didn't even realize. Let me slow down. I feel like somebody's ancestors are really trying to come through very hard because either you haven't been listening or you haven't been honoring them. Some of y'all really do need to look up and research ancestor veneration and what that means for you, because I'm not going to sit here and say this is what you need to do. We all come from different religious pantheons or backgrounds, cultural backgrounds, and what I feel is necessary for me might not be necessary for you. But I do believe that this fire sign collective, if you don't already have a strong relationship with your ancestors, they are trying to speak to you. And they're trying to speak to you because some of them went through the same shit you're going through, my love. So they have the playbook. And they're saying, I don't want to get emotional. They didn't get it done in their lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. They didn't get it done in their lifetime. Some of them are masculines, or they were head of household, or they wanted to own businesses. Like, you're in position to really be the head of the bloodline, likely the next guide in something, but they really are trying to like get you over the hump, and they need you to listen. And so they're saying that if you would just trust us, if you would just pay attention to not only the signs, but the people that we're trying to direct you towards so that they can assist you. Maybe you've never, ever watched any of my readings before. And this is the first time you're seeing me. Clearly it's for a reason. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to know that your ancestors are telling you that you are on the right path. You see how this card says true north, and on the bottom it says deep south. This is north node, and this is representing south node. They already see that you either want to consciously make a change in your life, or you're already doing that. And they just want to make shit a little easier for you, dog. And a part of being easier is saying, pay attention to the patterns of the shit that you've already done. Pay attention to what you know about your ancestors, so that when this door is open, this portal, because this is a physical portal, Earth is next. I just said they want to make things easier for you. Vacation is the next card. Quit playing. When this door opens to you, or when you have the opportunity right in front of you, you're not going to miss it. You're not going to mess it up. You're not going to fall back because you don't feel ready. It's going to be on point because they're guiding you every step of the way. My God, the Hermit. I told you, you are on track. The Lovers. You are right in alignment. They just want you to pay attention to what you've already done, know who you are, and recognize when people aren't who they say they are, and move accordingly. Remember, you always have this sword behind you. Oh, let me make this quick. Last card. 3 of Wands and Death. You're already at the precipice of, man, you aren't even who you used to be, and you're changing every single day. God and your ancestors have an amazing blessing for you. All right. That's it. That's all. If you guys want any additional clarity or support, please click the link in the bio. I didn't realize I was going to go that long, but I love y'all so much, and I will see you next time. Bye, fire signs.